Oh, it's house versus house sword duel. I'm dumb. I don't know how to read anymore.
Definitely.
I'm an idiot.
Thank goodness. Those girls are pale as ghosts, but at least they're alive. But that
Somehow.
Death Knight person feels so familiar.
Well, we saw him last time.
Flayn? Oh, thank goodness.
She was
Hello.
unconscious at the end of that secret passage. We found the culprit too, but he got away.
We almost had him.
I'm just grateful that everyone is safe. That's what matters most. I'd like to hear what transpired, but first, we need to get these ladies to the infirmary.
Yep.
Understood. We'll go at once.
I'm sorry, Professor. I'm so relieved I suddenly felt weak. I couldn't be happier with how things turned out. And I imagine no one will be more overjoyed than Seteth.
Hmm?
Hey, Professor. Can you make that expression one more time?
Hmm. Like this?
I don't think I've ever seen your face like that. I apologize. I've forgotten myself and come dangerously close to teasing you. It's just... I've never seen you look so happy before. It's downright mesmerizing. But this isn't a time for idle chit-chat. We must hurry and share the good news with Seteth.
Yeah. We must. We shall, and here we go. Whoosh.
Professor, please allow me to express my eternal gratitude once more.
Yeah, I'm great
Flayn
now.
is safe and sound, and I have you to thank for that.
Yep.
Mere words could never express how thankful I am. I am indebted to you.
You couldn't have done it without my students.
Yes, of course. I shall express my gratitude to the students as well.
But why was Flayn taken to begin with anyway?
Her kidnapper was the masked knight who vanished during the Rite of Rebirth.
Oh yeah, that
the
guy.
one known as the Death Knight.
He's kind of a dickhead.
Considering the circumstances, it seems plausible to assume that his true identity is Yaritza. And we cannot forget about the mysterious Flame Emperor.
Yeah, that guy.
His true motives are yet unclear. However, I have an idea. I believe the enemy may have been after Flayn's blood. The blood that flows through her veins is special. It is extremely rare, and extremely dangerous. If enemies who know the secrets of Flayn's blood have appeared, our only option is to leave the monastery and go into hiding.
Brother, wait.
Hi, Flayn.
Flayn, what are you doing here? You should be resting.
I do not like the path of your thoughts. I do not wish to live in some lonely, remote location where I never get to see anyone. Not ever again.
If we stay here, you may be targeted again. Wouldn't it be better for the two of us to live in peace?
Even if we ran off to some new, secret location, there is no guarantee that they would not find us. That is why I believe it would be safest to stay in the monastery, where we are surrounded by capable knights and professors.
I see your point. I do.
She does make a fair point, actually.
However,
You know it is the only reasonable option.
Yo!
What if I were to join the professor's class?
That's a great idea.
You think so too? I am so very pleased to hear that.
Seth's like, what the
With
fuck?
you nearby, I shall be safe no matter what foe should appear.
I see. I am afraid you have a good point.
Yeah!
Professor, due to my position, I have closely scrutinized everything about you. After all that has happened, I must admit that you are indeed a trusted ally.
Yeah.
So what say?
How you like these
Can I entrust
apples?
you with Flayn's
How you
safety?
like it? How do you like it? How do you like it? It would be my pleasure. How do you like it, bitch?
I'm so glad that Flayn is safe. Yet I can't help but wonder what the story is about that other girl.
Oh, the redheaded one? We should
She
probably
wore the
check on her.
uniform of the academy. But who is she?
We'll find out. Right now. Or maybe not.
Well done, Professor. I see that I was right to ask your class for assistance. I have been told that Manuela and Flayn are recovering nicely, as is Monica.
That must be the new girl. Is Monica a student here?
Monica, the girl you rescued along with Flayn, is also a student of the Officers' Academy. However...
Oh.
She is a student from last year's class. She went missing just before she would have graduated.
That sucks.
It never occurred to us that something might have happened to her at the monastery. We assumed she had run away. I never dreamed that we would find her. Not like this.
Monica has asked to rejoin the Black Eagle House once she has fully recovered. Our enemies are still out there, so we
Oh.
must remain cautious and continue our investigation. However, we must also help the students to move on from this incident.
So she won't be joining my...
The Battle
Damn
of
it.
the Eagle and Lion will be held in Gronder Field next month.
Fuck.
Yes, the students will remember it for the rest of their lives. Please guide them so that they may show us their best at the coming battle.
So,
Meanwhile.
you'll be going to Gronder Field next month. You've
Yep.
never been there before, have you?
Nope.
There is unease in the western side of the Empire, but everything east of the capital, Enbar, is stable. Well, there was a noble rebellion a short while ago, but it didn't amount to much.
Will you come to the Battle of the Eagle and Lion, Father?
Sorry, but I've got my own mission, and it's far from Gronder Field.
Fuck.
The Church has always been quick to make use of those who work for them.
Of course they do.
What I'm more concerned about is finding out who among us is pulling the strings. Ever since the Rite of Rebirth, strange groups have been seen around Garreg Mach and elsewhere too. There was also an incident where some knights investigating these suspicious strangers turned up dead. Not that it's likely, but if something like that ever happens to me, search this room, every corner, behind every shelf. I'm going to leave something for you.
Oh, fuck. I promise.
Don't just nod solemnly. There's nothing to worry about. I'm just being cautious. Then again,
Jesus.
I guess you're always solemn.
Well,
Part 1. White Clouds. Wyvern Moon. Field of the Eagle and Lion.
here we go.
From on high, flocks of wyverns roar in chorus and soar the pristine skies, heading south for the winter. Fodlan's children lend their hands to winter preparations by gathering firewood and catching fish from the river's cool waters. Yet all the while, their gazes are turned skyward, drawn to the magnificent sight above.
Look at them, just relaxing. Neat. 5K. Oh, something happens on Saturday.
The Battle of the Eagle and Lion is finally upon us. This is our chance to show off the results of your expert training, Professor.
The Battle of the Eagle and Lion.
Have Lady Rhea and Seteth really not filled you in?
Nope.
Well, if that's the case, I'm happy to explain. The Battle of the Eagle and Lion takes place every year during the Wyvern Moon. It can be best described as a mock battle between the three houses.
Much like the one we had during the Great Tree Moon. Do you remember, Professor?
Ah, yes.
This battle will take place in Empire territory, at Gronder Field. In other words, far removed from the monastery. It's a mock battle between the three houses. The house that defeats the most opponents wins.
Your Highness, if the rumors are true, I believe Professor Manuela and Professor Hanneman will not be joining us.
Ah, yes, right you are. Given recent events, Professor Manuela has opted to sit this one out. Since she won't be present, Professor Hanneman has decided to skip this year as well.
Oh, well. In that case, what should I do?
Oh, don't worry about us. You know you want to see the kids in action.
Professor Manuela! Are you feeling better already?
Thanks to all of you. But I'd only be a burden out there. My students don't need to see me collapsed. Well, not on the battlefield anyway.
In that case, perhaps it is best that you sit this one out.
Correct. We will not be participating. Regardless, do not expect victory to come easily, or at all.
Well put. We've spent the past few months pushing our students to their limits. You can see me in the infirmary after they destroy you.
Jeez. I'm the only professor present.
We have taught our students well. There is no need to hold back. Challenge them with everything you have.
Oh. Well, alrighty then. Hey, Dudu, what you doing? Doing anything fun with those plants?
Did you want something?
Just to look at the flowers, really.
I see. If you have the time, then please assist me. I am to water the flowers in the greenhouse.
Okay. I'll help,
Thank you.
I guess.
Only do not water the ones in that corner.
What? What kind of flowers are those?
They are from Dusker. They require a dry environment. The roots will rot otherwise.
Oh, shit. They're beautiful.
Yes, they are.
Honey.
I owe you a debt of gratitude.
Huh?
In both the extracurricular activities here at the Academy and on the battlefield, your presence has been instrumental in the defense of His Highness. You have my sincerest thanks.
Only did what anyone would do.
I see.
Oh, silence. More silence.
Was there something else you wanted?
I'll go fetch the water.
Then please, excuse me.
He's difficult to hold a conversation with. But then again, I'm not a talkative sort either. Alright. Exploring shit. Oh, that's right. I also need to do the thingy. I do that on the 26th, I believe. There's a lot to do today. How are we doing certifications? Think we're good at the moment. Everyone is not in immediate class except... Wait, oh, Flayn is. She is, a priest. Okay, she heals. She has a training lance. Why do you have a training lance? Are you good with lances too? Oh, you are. But your strength is... Why do you have training lances? Why did you learn lance? I mean, kudos on you, but you have 8 strength, my lady. Like, you're your best bet. Unless lance goes with dexterity. Then you're just not gonna be doing a lot of damage. Your best bet is magic. Magic, authority, and maybe flying or riding? Yeah. Her age is questionable. I am concerned, actually. Okay, well. So on we go. What do you have to say this time, Sothis? Whenever your existence appears in the ether.
This monastery is more dangerous than I expected.
Yeah.
It's likely that our foes have infiltrated the ranks of the teachers. And there may be others of questionable character about as well.
Yeah.
If you ask me, there is something amiss about that old man.
What about Tomas? He doesn't seem like a bad
Tomas.
guy, but sure. I'll have to figure out if he's bad or not. But he's an old man. Old men are normally typically as bad folks unless they're CEOs or some shit. What the hell?
What do you say, Adel? Shall we meet up in the library later to...
Oh, hello, Professor. Do you need
Uh-huh.
something? I'm a little busy at the moment.
Sorry, Professor. I've got a lot of questions to ask Adel here. Since I couldn't graduate last year, I really want to make sure I can do so this year.
I am... Okay then. Ooh, item. Library.
Pardon me.
Night, Tim. Or was it Jim?
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Young Monica disappeared last year. I thought she had simply run along home, but it turns out she was kidnapped. I can't believe it. How awful it must have been for the poor thing. They say her personality has completely changed, but at least she seems more cheerful than before. Grateful to be alive, perhaps?
Yeah, that's suspicious. That's what I'm gonna say.
Can you believe what Sedith said?
What did he say this time?
Catch some tasty fish for Flayn. I'm her bodyguard.
Oh.
Need something, Professor? Until that's done.
I gotta level up more. Hi, Flayn.
I told my brother I had a craving for some tasty fish. I did not realize when I did so that it would turn into, well, this. My apologies.
Welcome to the monastery fishing tournament. You look confused. Didn't Sedith tell you about it? Just catch whatever fish Flayn requests. Show any fish you catch to Flayn.
Okay.
I have a favor to ask.
Oh, they gave me a lot of bait. That's a fish. Here we go. Excellent. 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 Perfect. What? Neat. Another one. Yep. 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 Alright. What? Okay. Oh, big fish. Yeah. Gimme. You. Stupid fuck. Fish. Well, I won. I'll really catch a bit more, though. More fish for me. Another big one. Fuck. Oh, another one. Alright, a few more. Fuck! Too early. Oh well. I want to get all perfects, but... Alright, well.
Ah, you already got... Oh, I lost. Is there anything you can't do?
Oh no! Oh no!
Looks like you've been doing some fishing. Let's see what you've got. Wow, that's a spectacular fish. You win. I can't compete with that.
I'm about to get all these vulneraries. Which... Oh, I ain't good.
Are you taking part as well? If you catch a fish like this...
Oh, you lost. I'm sorry.
So, you've caught something, have you? Let us pit our fish against each other.
Okay.
Alas, your fish is clearly grander than mine. I suppose you win. This time.
Okay, tomato, I guess.
Did you catch something? Let me see what you got.
It's this big.
No way! That fish looks bigger and tastier. I can't believe I lost.
Ooh, what game? More food, I guess.
All right, let's see what you got.
My fish was this big.
I lost? But how? I guess I underestimated you, Professor.
Probably shouldn't have done that. Ooh, an axe! Okay, cool. Kitty! Hi, kitty. Oh my god, you meow. Oh my god. I can't pet you! Is this torture?
Show me the fish, so we can see whose has the biggest size.
It was
I will
this
have
big.
comparisons now. Your fish has way more size. I have had losing. I mean, I have lost.
What English? I have had losing.
Oh, you've caught one. Let me see.
Yep.
Nice, you beat me. This is for you.
What'd you get me? Steel sword? Oh, baby. So I win.
Oh, you caught one!
I did it.
Yes, yes, yay! This is it. This is the fish I have been pining for. I am so pleased. I shall cook it up immediately.
Thanks.
Cool. Neat.
Yes. This created more fun than I have experienced in a long time. Did you also have the fun?
Have the fun. What are you, Starfire? Jesus.
I guess that's it. That was fun, wasn't it?
Well, tournament is over. Oh, never mind. That was someone else's room.
Hi, Professor. Want to know something?
What's up?
Gronder is in the territory of House Burgleys in the Empire. That's right next to my home, the region of House Varley. Oh. Oh no.
Oh no.
What if
Oh no.
my parents come to watch?
No. I don't think nobles are allowed to watch.
Really? Are you sure? You wouldn't say that if you weren't completely sure, right?
Oh.
Oh, Professor, my class is, would you, can I join your class?
Yes!
Yes! Thank you so much. This will be so much better. I don't know why, but I'm just so much more comfortable when you're around.
Yo, got myself another archer. Let's rock. Alright, archer spot fulfilled.
Oh, this takes me back. I used to love this when I was a child.
This is my absolute favorite. How did you know, Professor?
Yeah, lucky guess. Motivated. Alright, alright, more stats for us.
I enjoy cooking. You seem to know what you are doing.
Somehow, I just know how to cook stuff.
Ah.
Alright. 2 notes. I'm supposed to write a letter to my brother to let him know how I'm doing, but there's nothing that I want to write about, and on top of that, it's just too much work. Or the first one. Well, I tried. I want to get better at cooking, but I don't know where to start. I wish I knew someone who could help me. You should cook with Ash. Yeah! Which renown do I have anyway? Bush.
Need something?
Enough to upgrade stuff. I have 2 riders actually.
This one? You're all set. This one?
Another Divine Pulse. Yep.
You're all set. See you again soon.
Hey, me. Hey, Father. How's it going?
How are preparations for the Battle of the Eagle and Lion going? Fishing?
Yep.
Taking it easy, are you? The recent
say that?
happenings at the monastery. There is something going on behind the scenes here. I've been commissioned to investigate as well. As I've already mentioned, this month I'm off to the kingdom. You be on your guard, okay?
Will do. More worried about you than myself.
Perhaps I've gotten in your head too much. I won't go dying on you. I've stayed alive this long after all.
Fair enough. Hey, Manuela, what's up?
I always thought I was pretty good, you know? Then I'd go and get stabbed. Oh. But my opponent was the Death Knight, so I figure I did pretty well to only get stabbed. I wonder if it's true that he is actually Yuritsa. Whoever he is, I'm going to make him pay. It turns out that when I get stabbed, I get really mad.
I mean, that's expected. I'll be getting rid of
I'm not going to let him get the better of me again.
Ooh, this is my favorite. You've got great taste.
This is nearly as delicious as Mother's cooking. I would happily eat this every day.
And motivated. Neat.
Yes, that's mine. Thank you
Oh,
very
Jesus!
much. I've been looking for it.
That was the luckiest guest of the West. Alright, cool.
Is this for me? Thank you.
Nice. And now she's motivated. Damn, I'm good. Holy shit. Okay, cool. That's done. Yeah, why not? Great. Well, might as well see how this goes. Alright. Oh, damn. She's fast as fuck. Oh, that's right. She's anti-swords, I think. Wait. It's supposed to be a horse
Over
and horse,
already?
but they're not on horses. Do you want the intermediate seal?
Seems I prevailed.
Oh, that might hurt. Alright, Ingrid. Old guard will be difficult. I don't think she's gonna miss. I don't think so. Nope, that's all she wrote. Unless you're gonna miss it twice. He's right, Ingrid. Well, that's it. Oh, it's house versus house sword duel. I'm dumb. I don't know how to read anymore. I'm an idiot. Oh, it's Ingrid.
Ugh. Will Father never learn? All of these useless letters are only creating more rubbish in the world.
Did
Professor?
she rip a letter?
Oh, I didn't see you standing there. My apologies.
What was that letter you were disposing of?
Oh, that paper. Well, Yes. Yes, it was. It was a letter from my father.
Isn't that important to you?
I understand where you're coming from here, but I have no need of such things. It isn't like anything of importance was written on it.
What do you mean?
Curious? I suppose there's no harm in allowing you to read it. Go on then.
Okay.
My dearest daughter, Ingrid. Are you well? I trust that you are behaving yourself and refraining from causing trouble for others. Things on the home front are in order. A marriage proposal for you and the Viscount's son should be prepared soon.
Oh, shit.
Although, I am quite certain there are many superior candidates at Garreg Mach Monastery. As you know, the very survival of our family is dependent upon whom you marry.
Oh, damn.
You are the only one left in the family who can make things right. We are all counting on you. Do not lose sight of what truly matters.
letter about marriage prospects.
Yes. Perhaps you found it somewhat entertaining. I've told you that we've never been very well off financially. My noble family, House Galatea, branched off from House Daphne in the Alliance. Shortly after, we were lucky enough to receive the support of the royal family, allowing us to attain nobility, to some extent. But the territory we watch over is poor, its harvest meager, and our noble blood too has grown thin. Neither my father nor my brothers bear a crest. I, however, do bear a crest. Because of this, my father sees me as our family's one hope for the future. A crest is highly prized among nobles. Were I to marry into a greater noble family, that financial support could soothe our woes.
Can't believe he would use you like that.
Thank you, Professor. Your sentiment alone is a great comfort to me. Despite my own feelings, I understand his approach to all this. It isn't that he doesn't care for me. I understand it very, very well, which is why I apologize, Professor. I must be going.
Shit's being fucked up, yo. Monday. Instructs. 5. Flame first. Okay. You have really good magic. We're gonna help you get your magic up.
All thanks to your help.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. Neat.
I understand more every day.
Now let's get this up.
What?
Perfect.
All right, that.
I don't think there's really any classes with lance, I don't think, and a bow. I say that, and then there's fucking bow knight. Ah, well, then might as well get your lances up then. Oh, perfect. 99. What is it? Yeah, let's work on your right then. Perfect.
I got it right? Phew.
Nice.
Thanks. That's reassuring.
Great.
Thanks for the help.
Again, lecture.
May I ask a question, Professor?
Shoot. I'm sorry, but you should probably just skip me. I don't want to have... How... You just did.
Wow, you're a genius!
I just stated the obvious. Okay, whatever. Oh, hey, I'm C+ though. I'm not complaining. Neat. Ooh, you supply for activity points for battle.
Professor.
Nah, stick as bishop. And this is how you shoot magic like the magical tactician Robin.
Okay, let's go.
I am a little worried.
I believe in you too.
We did well enough.
Oh, perfect. Let's go up.
Hope this is good for something.
Nice. Nice. Oh yeah.
Got it.
Oh yeah.
Good to go.
Sword breaker.
Haha, I'm starting to get it. Hope this is good for something.
Vengeance.
I understand more
Hit
every
and
day.
run. Something happened on the 12th. Battle time would be good, actually. I have 2, and I can do the prologues, which I should. War for the Weak. What's on your mind?
Oh, it's you, Professor.
Mm-hmm.
Since you are here, I have a favor to ask.
Go ahead and ask.
Your Highness, you've returned.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Dedu. I'm glad you're here as well, Professor. I want you both to hear this. Dedu is already aware, but you should know there's been an uprising in the Dusker region, in the western part of the kingdom.
Oh shit. An uprising in Dusker? But why?
Dedu, would you like me to explain?
No. It should be me. I am from Dusker. It lies just beyond the mountains on the northwestern border of Fargus. But the people of Dusker no longer live there. The land was burned to ashes by the army of Fargus. All of the people were slaughtered.
Oh,
this was our punishment for the crime of regicide.
Yep.
The barren expanse that was once Dusker is now controlled by a kingdom noble. But Dusker survivors, such as myself, still exist outside the region. This uprising is most likely the work of such survivors, seeking to reclaim their homeland.
A request for aid was sent from Viscount Clayman to the kingdom capital and the church. He is the one who rules over that region at present. For now, the lords surrounding the Dusker region have sent their armies to help suppress the uprising. However...
Is there a problem? Because that's what it sounds like.
They have sufficient troops, and strong ones at that. My worry is that there will be more unwarranted death. There have always been many in the kingdom's army who believe the people of Dusker are foes and hate them because of it. You would think they'd refrain from squashing the rebels out of political expediency, but I doubt that will be the case.
Nope.
If the kingdom's army and the rebel forces of Dusker collide, there is no doubt that the rebel forces will be annihilated. I'm afraid that's the best case scenario. It could also turn into complete and bloody chaos for both sides.
Yep.
Indeed.
Hey, he spoke
Which brings
without
me to
moving his
my
lips.
news. I have just now received the permission I requested from the church.
Permission for what?
I asked the church to deploy our class to help handle the situation.
So we may go?
Not so fast. We still have a responsibility as students of the Academy, after all. The only one who can truly make the decision as to whether or not we go is our professor. So, what do you say?
I can choose. Very well.
You have my most sincere gratitude.
And mine as well. But we must move fast. I will go and alert the others.